Away from that, the Lagos State government has again asked the Senate to reject the Central Gaming Bill, citing threats to the rule of law and federalism. Attorney General Lowell Pedro SAN warns that proceeding with the bill would defy a Supreme Court ruling and amount to contempt of court.
The Lagos Commissioners for Justice and Information lead the delegation of senior government officials to present a firm opposition to the moves of the National Assembly to, quote, re-legislate on a subject matter that's already been settled by the Supreme Court, end quote.
It's a private member bill that has gone to the House of Rep. And we did all possible because we know the consequence of having to litigate all over again. And we know what the cost of litigation, the time litigation also takes. For the record, let me say, the case I have referred to, it was filed in 2008. The Supreme Court tried everything to make sure we mediate, we settle. They give us time. But when it was done that there was not going to be settlement, that was when the Supreme Court took the case. And you know when it was decided? 2024.
The controversial Central Gaming Bill seeks to repeal the National Lottery Act of 2005 and the National Lottery Amendment Act of 2017. It also seeks to regulate the operation and business of all forms of online and remote gaming across the federating units and beyond the borders of Nigeria.
If you say online is federal, then of course if it is global, then maybe United Nations should come and regulate it for us. It's not going to happen that way. So that's why I say unless and of course the Constitution of Nigeria is amended to put gaming, lottery, and what we call gambling in the exclusive legislative list or concurrent list, then they can now take that voyage of making a fresh law. Without first amending the Constitution, they cannot.
People cannot have addiction problem in Lagos and be calling president to come and handle it. It doesn't make sense. So that's why the crafter of our Constitution thoughtfully put it under the residual matters.
Lagos State says if the National Assembly proceeds with this bill, it will be compelled to return to the Supreme Court, along with the 22 other states that earlier sued the federal government, which it says will be regressive and undermine the sanctity of the judicial process. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.